We are live. So everyone,
welcome to the Thursday night service. We would like to thank you all.
Service. Yeah, okay.
The collection plate will be passed only 3 times this evening.
Only 3.
Thursday night.
And don't forget to spay and neuter your pets, including your rear
farted in a dish.
Spade and neuter your husbands.
That's right. Spray or neuter them. Spooter, whatever it's called. Spooter. Whatever you call it.
Uh-oh, I hate Diet Cola's threw it back out today.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hate to hear that, buddy.
My panties smell like a garbage can.
Sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, it's a sexy problem. Too.
Stop eating bread. Too much yeast.
I have a problem if it smells like
Playing with his nipples. That's interesting.
Too much yeast.
Too much info. Hey, Sir Berg, sign in to your Discord, and I will send the link through Discord.
You should not be cooking bread in your underwear.
Is that a pig?
Cooking bread.
Yeast.
Sitting on a muffin. Sitting on a muffin.
Well, it's not my fault anymore. I quit about 10 years ago.
This is how this fucking goes here. We had 5 people waiting. Now we got 2 watching. We excel at this.
Hey, you look what happened. You see what happened? Look at the thumbs. They just waited for it to start.
Fresh
there you go.
Pig nipples for everybody. Pig nipples.
7 thumbs. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about pig nipples.
I know where at least 4 of them came from.
I'm showing 6 up and 3 down.
I'm showing 7 up.
Yeah, I'm not showing anything.
I'm showing 9 to the front and 6 to the rear. That's the way we do it here.
6 to the rear.
Army
Back it on up. Back it on up.
Yeah,
She's in the rear with the gear.
That's Army mats marching.
I understand. My brother,
little woman, turn around.
I think my brother was 11 Bravo.
Oh, why can't I chat? Come on.
I don't know. Why can't you chat? Okay, now we got 4 watching.
Oh, come on. I wish this tank would just pull.
Blow it up.
For everyone who is now toughing it out with us, thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hey, Miss Moto. Miss Moto.
Hi. How are you?
There's your muffin right there.
Where's my muffin? I need it.
In the side chat.
Oh, my muffin.
You know
I'm
what?
watching side chat.
You don't have it? Oh, you're on a phone?
I'm on the phone,
Yeah,
but
she's
I can't.
mobile.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, just give me one little fried chicken second here, okay?
I figured out why I couldn't chat, Dante.
Why not?
I was watching last week's.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
There you go.
That might be a reason.
Damn,
Well,
Matt!
You all know
That
what
I am.
There's
Yeah,
her muffin. I'll share it for her.
Like
kinda-
last week's. Okay.
There's
Yeah, I
a
kinda tried to-
little chocolate muffin just for you.
I tried to fast forward a little bit, and there was Overland with his chief hat on. And
Sexual.
wait a minute.
I know. Me and Matt's got to be kidding. If he does some dingy stuff like that, then we got to be kids somewhere.
And, you know, I don't guess he Diet Cola threw his back out after all. That was last week. I guess. I
You're
don't
listening
know.
to WKLR
Yeah, it was last week.
versus
Okay.
How are you, Mr. Berg?
Hey,
How you feeling, man?
well, these days not too bad. The surgery seems to have helped a lot in that regard.
You back to work yet?
Yeah, been back to work since middle of December.
Good.
Cool.
Just kind of mainly playing desk jockey for the most part.
Desk jockey. That's the funnest part.
Yeah,
Shooting
Little bit
people
at a
with,
time.
Rubber bands and
How many miles to the gallon does that desk get?
it
question.
measures in farts.
I'd say about 5.
5. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but mine gets about 40 calories an hour.
40 calories, right?
That's because what you're watching while you're sitting in that chair.
Depends on if it's a slow day.
It's a slow day.
It's a slow day.
Yes.
This is the soft stuff today.
It's always,
Harder stuff later.
Soft stuff.
it's always a slow day. What are you talking about?
And apparently you're not watching the
right porn.
Hey, I was trying to leave that word out. Quality control here.
Oh, sorry about that, Muffin.
What kind of porn?
German.
Sorry.
Vegetable porn.
Vegetable porn.
Oh, that's the best kind of
Oh,
porn.
there's a
Combination
search
porn.
right there. There's a search.
Don't do
No, I'm not falling for it. Not falling for it.
combination porn.
I am not going there.
Wait for the link.
Sorry, I burped it.
Oh! Holy cow, that's a whole zucchini.
Oh my god.
Wow, I got
That
it.
does not sound right.
Oh my goodness. There's an eggplant, a zucchini,
Well,
a whole stalk of celery.
you've left out the cabbage with the head now. Giving head.
Here's a small watermelon.
Well, you said celery. Do you
Watermelon.
ever put peanut butter on celery?
Not now, I won't.
Miss Moto does.
I do.
Miss Moto does.
What's wrong with that?
It's actually good.
There's a whole pepper in there, a sweet tater.
Are you looking at the salad bar?
Pretty much. Holy.
What about beets? Bloody red beets.
Well, there's one that's turned inside out, so it might be.
They ran it through their garden.
There's a bunch of carrots. Not
Kale.
a carrot, a bunch of carrots.
And kale. Love kale.
bag of carrots.
That's how you get the baby carrots.
There's some corn.
Where's she at in her freezer?
And kale.
All right, Miss.
Carrots.
She's got this in a bag on her bike.
There's some okra.
Miss
that
Moto,
sounds
this
good.
is not funny.
Where's she at? What's she doing? Let me see.
No. Nothing.
Are you serious?
This is not
Oh.
funny.
Did she
Not
send
funny.
Matt a care package?
We got our care package today, Ms.
Is that really a sticker?
Is Raven coming out here?
Did he just call me a sticker?
I said,
Really?
is that really a sticker? How do you peel these things?
In the middle.
You lick them.
Crack addict.
Very carefully.
You got to lick them and then stick them.
The border's not a
ain't-
sticker.
You
But I
seriously?
wouldn't lick it if I was you.
I want you to lick it. The border is not a sticker.
You have to be Portuguese.
Did Matt get a care package from Mrs. Meadow?
I got some stickers. Well, I thought they were stickers. Apparently, they're just
No,
cards.
they're stickers. You got to figure it out. You'll figure it out.
Freaking crack addict. See, what kind of crack addict
Crack
is in
addict.
Tennessee?
Matt,
This is what happens when you quit riding KLRs.
Hand me a match.
Hey, Raven!
That's-
I can get this sticker apart.
Can you hear us, Raven?
Oh, it's got an edge on it.
You asshole. I'm trying to tell you. The border's not a sticker.
Unmute yourself. There you go.
Now, I know you're going to take this the wrong way, but where do you want it?
Any place you can fit it, baby.
Well,
Just cram it up there.
she's unmuted. She's talking, but we can't hear her.
I don't know what to do.
How
That's
does she get
exactly
in
what she just flipped.
Oh, been working with a new Linux version flavor today, Dante.
Yeah.
Bodhi or Bodhi.
I still can't get Mate to let me put React on it.
Oh, you mean dual boot it?
Mm-hmm.
Put React on first and then do the Mate.
Well, it won't even let me boot on the CD.
Oh,
I tried to pick.
have you tried to put the ISO on a USB key with Rufus?
No.
With Rufus.
I need to get a USB key big enough first.
Well, 16 gigs is usually what I do. Oh no! Well, we're screwed now. We're screwed now.
Uh-oh.
Won't be a dry booby in the house. He's muted already.
Who's muted already?
Didn't even give me a chance to mute him.
Mute him now.
Now he's not muted.
Look at the board today. Oh my God.
Look, Raven and Miss Moto's here.
Oh my God. Oh,
You're going to have a
my
coronary.
God. I'm going
You'll blow a frontal lobe.
I like these 2-part speakers.
Someone started already.
Someone, that was you.
No. Someone muted me. Usual suspect, you know.
Usual
With
suspect.
nothing else to do. Muting people all over the place. How's everybody doing? It's all so quiet here.
Splendid.
We're under quality control here, so.
Okay. So, am I supposed to
need to.
my picture?
We lost Raven.
I was informed early on that I need to maybe rule for Iron Fist. So
I see a sticker board.
Stickers.
Look at that. I like that 2-part sticker, Miss Moto.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I gotta check our PO box too.
Raven's back.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Raven has sound.
And unsilenced.
You can hear me?
Oh my God, she speaks.
Huzzah!
he fingered it out.
Yes, I figured it out.
Figured it out.
Yep.
You had the gopher session?
No, she had to pet the snake just right.
The snake? What? Where? When?
You'll have that sub JT Southern Fried.
What snake?
I just petted his bonehead.
Are you having snake? Good for you.
Fred. I petted Fred.
I'm petting my bonehead right now. See?
There you go. Hey, you get a haircut?
Chicken.
No, I need one.
Sing what she's saying in the bottle, giving the bottle.
Oh my God, we have all the faces tonight.
Fried chicken.
I just want to say that I'm not looking at Mrs. Moto TV. I'm not looking.
We are full capacity.
You are lying.
We have a new face.
First place he looked.
Hi, Sean.
We officially have more people in the hangout than we have watching us.
Oh my God.
Hey, Overland.
Do you want?
My eyes are up here. My eyes are up here.
You're like, what? Oh, okay.
Oh, I really need a low cut shirt, don't I?
No, don't do that. No.
You'll have an absolute heart attack to do that.
Just wait till I get the V-neck baby
I'm
doll
okay.
Star
I'm
Wars
okay.
Uh-huh.
Just give me the pads. Clear.
He's got memory overload.
Memory overload.
It's not just memory.
No, memory.
Memory overload, yeah.
Hey, Miguel, are you wearing your PJs?
My mouth. What?
Yes.
Are those your PJs?
Yeah.
I like those. Those are sweet. You look dapper.
This is golf sticks and tennis
sticks.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I used to play golf.
Do you lounge around in that? in your
all
big
the time.
house?
All the time. And the shots go with it too.
Madonna bought that for him.
I was going to say. I was waiting for somebody.
Right before she left, she gave me.
It was a parting gift.
No, she gave it.
No,
she gave it to him because she couldn't stand having anybody around that's hairier than her.
She was
cover that hair up.
Leftovers from the last party we had.
She's like, "Oh, Miguel, something for you to remember me by, my one and only love."
Oh my!
Yeah, I bet it went just like that.
Oh man!
One and only.
No,
just like
romantic.
That. She just shoved it in his face, and here, Mike, you take it.
Just remember, she's a material girl.
Tell her, Miguel. Tell her she's going to have to look long and hard to find another round, furry little Mexican.
So fucking racist.
And so close, and so close.
Fucking racist.
Hey, in the side chat, this is the person I knew would have to say it. JT Southern Fried. Do they have the flap in the back?
Those aren't like long johns. Those aren't like overalls.
They're PJs.
I don't know. If JT, if you can hear me, was that you riding on Mount Olivet today? We heard a motorcycle up here today. We didn't know if it was you or not.
Southern fried chicken.
Did it
Is
leave
that-
any parts behind?
Is that the route that goes up to the overlook?
No, this
You're
goes back
beautiful.
to the.
It wasn't him then.
It was the part. It goes back to a park back here in the back.
Damn.
Not today, he said.
Not the back park.
Wow.
Ooh, I got mail.
I guess I should look over.
Oh,
Something-
wasn't me.
Woohoo,
Does the
mail.
chicken tack?
The next time Beautiful goes over the overlook, then he can he can leave the bone anyway.
Oh, you said it. I did. That's all I gotta tell you.
he can leave the bone up there.
Autograph.
Just remember, JT knows that there's a lot of hiding places on this part of the hill too.
Southern fried chicken.
Go find the high wall at any mine.
What's up, Mothman?
Hey, Mo, man.
I know you guys can't. I know you guys can't read this, but I'll read it to you.
Try anal beads, they said. It'd be fun, they said.
No, that's not what it says.
Just remember, when you're using anal beads, you do not pull them out like the starter on a lawnmower.
Oh, this is
It's a
going well.
chainsaw.
It's a chain.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna have to go see what the side chat is on YouTube.
I'm not watching.
Filthy,
Like that.
filthy French fry.
Filthy French fry. I love making this French fry greasy.
Not fair, not fair, you know, not fair. Not fair. This is really not fair. Not fair. Oh.
No, not fair would be more like. But anyway.
GreasyFrenchFries.com. Greasy French fries. Hello. Oh God.
Ruin the curtains. Yeah, that probably would ruin the curtains.
Well, we found out there's a 50 shades of fried chicken. Now we need to see if
50 shades.
Yeah, I never knew such a thing.
50 shades of French fries now.
Oh yeah.
50 shades of French fries.
Come on, later.
There you go, filthy French fry. Oh, he can't see it. He can't. All right. Anyway, I put it up.
You got to put it over in the other if you're wanting to.
Yeah, I don't think I better do that.
Filthy shades of French fries.
Yes.
He's just like the parrot.
There's a book called 50 Shades of Chicken.
50 Shades of Chicken.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right, now where the
50
hell is
shades of
my-
chicken.
There we go.
Oh,
Is
man,
that-
I missed you, Raven.
Yeah, well, eventually I'll mess around with the stuff at home again, but I really wanted to actually be able to get online and actually participate instead of making rude gestures at you because nobody can hear me.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad, you know.
What do you call him rude? I don't forgot what that
We need
was.
to know all the news, all the good stuff. What happened to your bikes? What happened to your trips? Have you done any new? Well, I'm just, I'm escaping the main subject. It is, did you finally get someone?
Did you finally? Oh, wow.
Because you've been trying a lot, and we want to know if there's a marriage coming or something.
Is there a marriage?
I need to book. I need to book the boat. Come on.
Hey, if she's getting married, it's probably with Fred.
Yeah, Fred's the most.
North Fork Vulcan, what's up, man? First time seeing you here tonight. Said he's bored. What's up?
Yeah, he's I haven't seen a bunch of stuff out of him in a while.
He started posting some stuff again.
But then again, YouTube doesn't notify me of shit.
No, you got to actually go in and check channels, and that's what I do. I don't even rely on that shit.
You're on the shit list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a shit list.
Said he is ice fishing, but not catching anything.
I stopped with him a record.
Yeah, people they fight really hard to get that gold button, the silver button. I just want the shit button. Yeah,
dude, I already got the shit button. What are you talking about?
Just give me. You got it. I'm waiting for you to get mine.
You got more subs than me, so that's why I got the shit button.
I need to actually I need to get to a point where I can do videos and actually post stuff. There's goofy shit I
Yeah, imagine that.
Okay, who's going to send Mike the button?
Mike, the button, the poop button?
Yeah, I don't have to right now. Who's going to send him one?
Now, I will say on motorcycle stuff. Last week, I went and picked up a tire changing stand from somebody who was selling. Well, they were keeping their late husband's bike and are going to learn to ride it this year. But she figured she would never ever change the tires.
Okay, what size bike is she going to try to learn?
It is a 1200s Harley.
Oh.
So
it's a girl's bike.
So it's a Sportster? Is that what it is?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I think it might have been. I don't know a lot about Harleys. We went down in the basement and looked at it.
Did it have any fairing on it at all, or was it just?
Did it have a separate transmission, or was it a trans motor combo?
No bacon.
It was a Harley. It was there. It looked like.
Just tell us the color. Just tell us the color, and we'll be fine.
Blue and gray, and it was probably about. I think it was about 10 years old because she said that they bought it 9 years ago and put a bunch of miles on it. She misses her husband. You can tell, especially from the Facebook posts.
Well, tell her get her license, throw a leg over that beast, and.
She's scheduled to take the class in April. I offered to go riding with her when she
awesome. That's awesome. So you have a new riding. So you might have a new riding buddy.
Maybe she's over in northern Kentucky.
How far is the distance?
I think from where I live, I think Google Maps put it at like 20 minutes or 25 minutes, something like that.
That's close. That's close enough.
That's close. That's close.
Well, considering, yeah, but she's going to start out she's not going to start out being like, even though she's got a lot of experience being on the back of the bike,
go down.
There's no way in hell she's going to be able to start out doing rides with anybody unless they're all beginners.
Go down with her. Actually,
that's not really true.
It's better if she rides with someone that has experience, but then she can learn.
Right. No. What I mean is, the rides that like the Tri-State two-wheelers have done.
Oh, you're talking about like formation rides?
No.
They would be like 5 to 10 miles over the speed limit. They would be curvy roads in northern Kentucky. I mean, ask Sean; he's been on some of those.
I have.
They're the usual routes they take.
Apparently, she did some BMX as a kid. So she's got some advantages, and she's a taller lady. She should be able to handle the bike.
Honestly, I would, if I was you and she wants to, I would meet up with her and let her lead.
Come on. Oh, now I see where. Okay, I'm shutting up.
No, seriously. Let her.
Neither of us. I don't know about her, but I do not own a flannel shirt.
It's always overland, isn't it? It's always overland. Come on, Dante.
I'm not talking about
you, Tiger. Come on, let's see the claws done.
Anyway, get your money out of the bed. I'm not talking about that 50. Let her be the lead.
What was the deal with the flannel shirt, though?
There's a certain type of person.
Are you talking about butch dykes? Well, around here they just have short hair.
Well, apparently the rule of thumb is if they listen to Melissa Etheridge, ride a motorcycle, have a flannel shirt, and I have to have a T-shirt that has a wolf howling at the moon on it.
I think you're just profiling. I think.
Yes, that sounds a little bit like Overland to me.
What?
I don't. They probably have a little more hair, but not much.
I don't towel. Come on.
Such a hairy man chest.
Well, no, not that much. Not that
yeah.
Much. No,
well, okay, hairy man boobs.
No, look, not that much.
Woo! Well, we got blacklisted now. We have Portuguese nipples.
We are being banned now.
Portuguese nipples. It's all over now.
Mexican. Don't tell where I am.
No. Seriously. All seriously, Raymond. Go down, meet up with her. Like I said, let her lead. That way, and if she asks you why, just tell her that you want to be back there so that the car can tailgate you. You can deal with it. She can't.
Yeah. Well, in a perfect world, if I can rope my friend Scott, we'll put maybe put Scott in the lead, me behind. We'd be on intercoms, so we can keep her kind of in between us in the in kind of a protected area.
Well, the reason why I say only put her in the lead, because that way she can run her pace. If Scott leads, she's going to feel pressured to follow his pace.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and if she starts opening up if there's a lot of distance starts opening up between, her and the person in the lead, then I tell Scott or whoever's in the lead, slow down. And that was the configuration that I started with.
That definitely works. Yeah.
I think Dante is right about the pressure. Because if the rookie goes in the back, I don't like riding with rookies. I prefer to have the rookie in front of me. Because in case of an emergency brake or so.
Yeah, you don't want to get run over.
Yeah.
Overland goes down.
Yes. I already go down, so that's just one more reason for me to go.
So, would you pay for the plane ticket if I were to come down there?
What? Who? Plane ticket? Who's paying you the plane ticket? I mentioned the boats, not the plane.
Oh, come on.
He's going to send a submarine.
But if it takes too long to get down there, I'll cool off.
Maybe I'll be sending you some invitations first.
No, Overland, all you got to do is give up one of your vacations. You can buy the plane.
Overland goes down.
Mrs. Moto, I don't know whether you can see it or not. Filthy says stop. His fry has mayonnaise on it now.
What are you talking about?
JT Summerfrost says great, he's lesbian. Hey, that's great. That means you can go out to the guy that's on the mountain that wants to get to know you.
I'll find the let's see. Actually, where did I put that link?
I love being behind. Yeah, we know you do, Filthy.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
You just made a spectacular subscription,
Be right back.
Spectacular.
I did.
Subscription?
Yes, it is.
Did he just job to you?
When we'll get off air, not live, I'll tell you why.
I know who you're talking about. Somebody you know?
Yeah, very, very well. Inside and outside.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Miguel, what you know about
That's maybe I'll send you an invitation first.
If it's who I think, I can't understand a word he says, but
there's the video. There's the comic.
He? I'm not.
What?
Well,
that's not who you think.
Okay, maybe it's somebody else then.
Well, it is. You just subscribe not to he. Last week. Yes, last week.
Okay.
Portuguese one.
Maybe he's talking about the other Matt.
Little M.
There's only one motomattman that really matters. Come on.
Oh, you are talking about me, not the other one, right?
Now that you mention,
So there's Matt and then there's Mini Matt.
Mini Matt.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Baby Matt.
You know, I'd forget that a whole lot better if y'all would quit bringing it up.
Hey,
Well,
I'm just trying to figure out what Miguel's talking about.
Miguel don't know.
I'll write here on the chat, you know.
Make sure you spell it in English.
JT says, Mattman and I are riding a formation to look out together.
What?
Rainbows.
Those are connected rainbows.
Yes, they
They're
are.
special.
They're so special. So special.
Oh, come on. We're still live. Come on. Man up. Man up.
You guys wait a minute. I got to go to JT's channel and then subscribe. I'll be right back.
Just don't be like French fries and subscribe all over it.
All over.
That was good.
Oh,
I gotta admit, that was
ship trick. Ship trick.
Somebody break her mic again.
Oh, come on. I just finally, got to the point where I could get online again or get, onto the Hangouts again.
Even JT was a fan of that.
French fries subscribing all over the place.
Oh my god, I'm subscribing all over the place.
All over the place. Yes.
Oh my.
It's starting to sound like we need a host.
Welcome to Dante's Live Link. Today's talk is about KLRs and nothing but KLRs.
Nothing. Oh no.
No. Come on, Matt. Matt, join me, please. Join me, please, Matt. Come on.
No. Trust me, this is far from KLRs.
KLR, kiss loving romance.
No.
Romantic?
I'm going to be the new matchmaker. I'm just going to start matchmaking people.
Really?
I should be so lucky.
Do you need a bonus, Dante, to,
A bonus for what?
To match me well. Come on.
What,
Come on. Cope with me. Cope with me.
I can match you. That's easy, man.
Yeah, herd of sheep.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there was a guy
All
up near
Miguel
Oxford.
needs.
I don't need that.
Just wide open spaces and a whole field of sheep.
Hey, Miguel, fly out over. I'll take you to a nice open field. You got plenty to choose from.
Are you my daddy?
Don't get the boots so the legs can't get away.
They lie so much. Those damn sheep.
See that's why you get
No, sheep give so much and they ask so little.
He chases them. He chases them with the KLR or the KLE till he gets tired.
Oh no boots. You get hip waders. You get hip waders that way.
No, they're Portuguese sheep. They're already trained.
And you find a cliff, so they so they push back hard.
I heard something about the syndicates, but I don't. They lie so much. They lie so much.
Read what JT put in there now. What KTR stands for.
Portuguese cheeks.
Portuguese.
He said it.
Cracker learning to ride.
No. Some of them are not Portuguese. I don't understand them.
Let's see here. Remind me what JT rides again.
Striker, motherfucker. What's wrong
Striker.
Striker.
Yeah, I got one.
Is that a bike?
Yeah, at least it's got 3 wheels.
Oh.
I know Miss Moto, the guy's striker, but I have no idea what JT.
He's got a striker.
Oh, does he?
Got a striker. 2000. I think it's 2014.
It's a sharp. It's a good looking bike.
The green machine.
2014. I'll still outmaneuver him on twisties.
It's mean green, and and you know what? He keeps all the leather on it glazed in Crisco just for its next batch of fried chicken because it's JT's
Batch of fried chicken.
chicken. Put the hand out. Yeah, that's what fucking sizzling.
See, not all of us can afford a Yamaha, so.
Fucking sizzling. I love JT's fried chicken. Southern fried. Shit.
That's what shines it up.
Go for a drink. Then for a ride.
What?
Go for a ride.
Did you say it was green?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Green
that
at the
CT
sky is
department.
Oh,
Green
my,
is
French fries
CT
really do,
department.
Oh, him? Oh, Diet Coke. He lives in Washington State. He's clear on the other side of the country.
Oh, they're having a hell of a time up there right now.
Yes,
What?
Hell of a time.
they are getting hammered.
Big time.
What? Snow?
Everything.
Snow? Weed? Smokers? What?
Yeah, there's some pretty bad weather out there.
They're trying to just wipe them straight off the face of the map.
Face of the earth.
It's bad.
Well, it's
Straight
pretty liberal anyway.
pork. Another fucking teasing all of us and shit. What you eating? Sounds good.
What?
Oh, let me have some.
She's scraping the bottom.
You want those?
It's just a thing I made with rice and stuff.
How come all the women, well, I don't know if Delissa does, but how come all the women eat while they're here?
Because we're on a schedule. We don't want to have
They
fucking-
feel the hunger.
I was on the road until I got here, okay? I haven't had dinner.
I
This
mean,
is
Miguel
my-
just drools, and you guys eat.
We gotta stay on time. We can park shit
It's like
They
he's the
overlap.
saliva factory for you guys to make sure everything's,
Saliva.
lubricated.
Overland.
I'm muted. I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, slow motion.
Wow, she put that whole thing all the way to the stem in there.
Ooh.
You all right, Miguel? Miguel, you all right? Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe
I
out.
gotta get.
Get a bag. He's hyperventilating. He's good.
Paddles. Get the paddles.
I'm not watching. I'm not
Oh,
watching.
no.
No, here comes the
I'm not.
here comes the eye mask.
I can't watch. I'm being watched, so I can't watch.
You know what? Try and turn those around backwards and put them on. I bet that would be
The what? The what? The what?
put them on backwards and put them on. It'd be like being poked in the eye.
Oh my.
Did you see her put that thing in her mouth? Miguel, don't miss this. Watch her.
Don't miss this.
What?
Watch her. You're going to watch her. Watch her. Oh, Lord.
Oh my.
That was sexy? What?
What? What happened? What happened?
I sure wish Carol is watching.
How do you know she's not?
She tell you she's not out there? Or?
Oh my.
I don't know. I sent her an email, but she didn't let me know whether she's out there or not.
Change your greetings, press 2. To listen to your messages, press 1. To change your greetings,
Wait,
to write
wait.
a KLR, press 12.
You better be careful if the cap comes off that thing. There's going to be an episode of ER.
Hey, Miss Moto, you are you still wearing your riding jacket?
Yeah.
Did you just come in?
Oh, olive oil.
Olive oil. Oh my god.
Olive oil.
Did that suddenly end up on Pornhub?
I'm fetching the Kleenex. I'm fetching the
Diet
Kleenex.
Coke thinks he ended up on Pornhub.
Olive oil was so good for the skin.
There we go.
With all
Coating
our
herself with
thumbnails.
olive oil, Miguel.
We
That happens to me
have
all the
no-
time, Diet Coke. It's okay.
I'm getting dry this, so
You get it, right?
Ooh.
Is that a metric bottle of water?
well, whiskey,
Oh, whiskey. Whoa.
moonshine.
Yeah, you wish.
Mayo all over the place.
Don't tease me. You don't know what I'm drinking. Come on, I need to forget.
Drink.
But I'm watching you. Really?
You got a lighter?
No, I quit smoking 14 years ago.
Yeah.
I did. It's true. That is true. That's the only thing.
That's the first true thing you've uttered all night.
Well, the second truth. The second truth.
There's a whole lot of movement going on with the females on this channel. What is happening?
Well, yes, yes. Well, are we creating here something?
I don't know, but
I'm down at the hive. I was hearing noise out in the other room, and I was looking out the window into the wood shop area.
well, there you go.
I just wanted to know what was going on, whether or not I needed to point and laugh or call the ambulance.
Point and laugh.
It's do both.
You got to understand.
Remember, if there's not blood spurting, you've got time to laugh.
Okay. It's the wood shop. Anything could happen out there.
And sometimes it does.
The wood shop.
Yeah,
As long as they have Pinocchio.
you can't really see too well, but there's this window that looks out into the wood shop area. So, this is not on a mobile computer, so I can't give people a tour.
You don't feel like pushing the cart around again, huh?
I'm not sure what happened to the cart at this point. Oh, wait a minute. I think they took it completely apart because we have this station now.
There you go.
This is the new member sign-up station.
The new members.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a little different.
Are you a new member?
No, she's
I'm
the
just-
overseer.
The overseer.
There's a separate heat in this room, and this machine is not the workstation, so it's more like I don't feel any problems with using it for a few hours.
Cool. I keep looking at the sewing machines on the shelf going,
Yep. 3 of them are mine.
One of Mom's exploded today.
Ouch.
Yeah, she was sewing some quilted fabric for the last 3 days, and the internal plastic parts gave up. You can't get anything built with real metal anymore, so.
Well, not unless you pay lots of money.
Well, we've got a bunch of Jukies and stuff, and they were like $8,000 a piece, but they're in the warehouse, so we can't quite get to those.
Yeah.
That, I don't feel like loading moving a 400-pound sewing machine every couple of days.
Yeah. Does she have any experience with Berninas?
Bernina, she uses Viking, Huskies, and Jukies and stuff is usually all the ones we use for like industrial heavyweight.
Well, let's see if I can. The red box down there on the bottom shelf is an old Bernina.
Yeah.
Is
it a metal body? Or is it a plastic body?
Bionic.
I haven't looked at it in a while, but it's kind of abandoned equipment. Somebody who's no longer a member.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pink to me. That don't look red.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's red.
There's the problem right there.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow. Right there.
Dante can't tell the difference.
Oh, bullshit.
Dante can't tell when he's in the pink?
What?
What?
I didn't say that.
You implied.
I didn't say that. Miguel, stop. Raven, it's all your fault.
Me? What did I do?
Look at his
I'm
face.
innocent, I tell you.
I'm gonna get kicked off.
That's right. Dante's down to his balls in the pink.
What?
Could do a fireside? What?
What? Toss salad? What?
The side chat on the channel is way out in left field.
Filthy is having a day.
It's all about.
Oh.
Smell like a tuna boat burning. I'm home.
It's all about the karaoke
That's potpourri.
Poopery. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Turn her over, son.
Potpourri.
Wrong hole.
Turn her over, son. Turn her over.
Turn her over.
God, you people are filthy.
No, he is. Right there. It's in his name.
Okay, are you like trying to box the camera with your boobs?
What?
Who, Miss Moto? No, that's all for Miguel.
No.
She's
It's
trying to
the
get him to
usual.
pass out again.
It's the usual.
He passed out last week. He melted into oblivion.
I'm going to take 2 of these before the headache starts.
Oh no! Are those ass burns?
Oh yes.
Only after
Are they blue? I didn't check the color. Are they blue?
It's
Are they
that right
blue?
there.
They're Advils. Are they blue?
Oh.
Because then I'm
What?
taking that before the headache
What?
starts.
What head? Oh, okay. You
What
know my
head?
English. You know my English.
Seriously, Miguel.
A little bit gets lost in the translation.
Yes.
Overland's always got an out here, you know.
Yeah, always an excuse.
Either the
Just
lag,
like a
either the
Mexican.
misunderstandings. Come on, give
Oh,
me
dikes on
you got.
bikes.
Take a whole bottle of shot of tequila. No, thank you. I'm not ODing on Advil tonight.
Well, that'd mess you up.
Because take the whole bottle.
Really?
See, this is pretty much a new one, and these are 40 in there. I will not survive.
Oh, at least your liver won't.
Yeah, your liver will just bleed out.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the blood it's supposed to do?
Filthy
The
wants you
liver?
to take the whole bottle. He says.
I guess that's what I said. No, not tonight. I will survive. That's a whole bottle. That's a brand new bottle.
He's rooting for you, man. So just punch it in.
Punch it in. Go the distance.
Go for it.
Somebody will film it. It'll be all right, right?
Do I want
You'll get the views. You'll get the views.
It's going right now. I'll just change the title to "Idiot ODs on Advil."
By the way, do I want to know what?
Well, I'm noticing some difficulty of you on talking. Your thumb seems to be rolling and rolling. No, Dante.
That's you.
Do I want to know what French fry means when he says road test?
I was scared to touch that one.
What do you? No, I'm not. What I'm not going to touch is what came after it.
Really, Raven? That's the first.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Hey, filthy French fry. I got a better one for you. Does anyone know the terminology of upper decker?
Yeah.
I know you do.
If you don't, it's really simple. Go to Urban Dictionary.
Don't tell them how to find it. I want to see if they know it.
What? I need translation. Yeah, I need translation. I need a link. Go for it. Send me a link, please. I need the link. I need to get this one.
Man.
He needs a lifeline.
Oh my God!
I need some drawings, mimics.
I just put Urban Dictionary into the search thing, and the first thing that comes up on the list of results, March 7th, Tartle.
What?
Tartle. Tartle.
What the hell is that?
It's a common Scottish term to insert at the awkward moment when you temporarily forget someone's name.
That's a goddamn brain part.
No, that's what you call a turtle after you eat a half a bottle of Advil.
There you go, Miguel.
Oh my God!
That's an upper decker.
Somebody's got experience with that, I think.
Oh,
Cleveland steamer.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Sparks. I'm enlightened now.
You're enlightened now.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
What?
Here's one after the fact.
I'm almost afraid of clicking. Almost.
Hey, Daryl, did you open that link? That last one?
Oh, no way.
Don't that look like JT Southern Fried?
Sorry, I walk away just a second.
It's all about that chicken.
All about that chicken.
That's right. It's all about frying that shit.
Hey, Miguel.
Come on, who's wrecking something?
Hey, Miguel.
I'm here.
Here's another one if you forget to take the lid off.
Oh, I'm clicking. I'm not
you were.
afraid.
You're gonna be sorry.
I'm not afraid. Oh, come on.
You're gonna be so sorry.
What link?
I'm starting to think maybe we should. Is there any way to like not mute somebody in the Hangout, but mute their ability to post in the side chat?
Hey,
You just don't click on it. That's all.
Restrictions. There she goes.
yeah, Marshall, just don't click on it.
You have to refrain yourself, you know.
It's just like muting someone, you know. It's a matter of self-conscious and you gotta have the inner strength not to mute someone.
There's one if
Yes,
you really
you
get
should
confused,
have-
try and wash your hands first.
You should be able to refrain yourself not to mute somebody. Yes, I totally agree.
Yes,
with you.
yes, it is. It is.
I mean,
You know,
it's a shame whenever people just get away with muting anybody they want to. You know.
And I have a wrench. No, you.
No. Baby French fry does not get a wrench.
it is. It is.
Unless it's over his head.
I feel sorry for those people that mute others because oh, come on.
Don't mute me.
They're compensating for something, Overland.
Probably.
Yes, I think they
There's
do.
a cat with a big fart, and no one's commenting on my little like when I'm trying to meme the chat. No one's commenting on it.
You're trying to do what in the chat?
You know, at a pivotal moment, I do this.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
It was not.
Be careful.
I think she's the queen of upper deckers, isn't she?
No,
She might be.
no issues here. He's the president, you know. He's the owner of the life, so no issues here. If you like Rex,
Wreck your balls.
There's definitely Rex out there.
I blame Mike for that because one day we were talking. He got
oh,
Leave me out of that one.
here we go. Finally.
Mike got me rolling on it, and I just started fucking.
Not any better, Dante. Was you in the basement?
Like I said, leave me out of that one.
That brings me so much memories, the basement, and so many conversations we had here. I'm so glad I'm so far from Mike. So glad.
The Cincinnati bow tie. No,
I still remember that time he was caught in the parking lot.
Sir
By
Bergman
five.
ought to know that one. It's a Cincinnati bow tie.
No comment.
no comment.
comments.
It's really messed up.
I'm a little afraid, but I live in Cincinnati, so you know it's one of those.
You're far enough. You're far enough.
Click.
I guess the question is that on Urban Dictionary?
Probably. Just go to Google. You don't need to go to Urban Dictionary.
Oh, that laugh. That cough laugh. That was great. Got my crackers. Oh.
I don't know. It seems kind of. Yeah. So. And everybody's like, we've all been laughing too.
I missed one link. I just saw the faucet. Oh, come
I'm not looking at the link. I looked it up myself.
Oh my God! No, you better not, because it
What, the
has
Trump
nothing.
uppercut?
Okay, go for just nailed it as usual.
Trump uppercut, really.
Go for nailed it.
Yeah. You're watching them.
Oh, baby.
Go for nail so many things.
Hey, you're not supposed to talk.
Here we go. She had to. Oh, here we go.
You guys are choosing to take it that way.
You're not supposed to tell secrets.
We? You're the one who got nailed.
Now he's
Not
French.
we. Not.
When did everyone become French? Oui.
You didn't watch any one of us giving the thumb to Fred. Come on. Let's talk about it.
There
Come
you go,
on,
Miguel. That one will make you
Mrs.
feel at
Raven.
home.
Come on.
Oh gosh. Pick
That last one will make
Go
you
Raven.
feel right at
Go
home.
Raven. Go Raven. Go Raven. Yeah, I saw some footage because Sparks, Sparks. Sparks of the place all over, and I saw some footage, some private footage. Now it's curious that you said you nailed it, because how bad news travels so fast.
private footage.
Just so everyone knows,
Gopher? She didn't know?
Here now.
Yes, she did. I ask permission before I post my stuff.
We have a cat in the audience, so we got to behave now.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So,
Don't upset Dante's pussy.
Look at him. He wants to be the star of the show now. Look at him.
He is the star.
It is.
You're just there to feed him and clean his poop.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I know.
Yes. Dogs have owners, cats have staff, and we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I have an update on my car, the saga of my car.
Oh. After the accident?
You mean the one that you got the motor off of eBay?
Not off of eBay. We just found a site that was selling it.
Oh, okay.
Where did we leave off? The
Not
motor
running.
Okay.
Down.
The motor got put in, along with a number of other pieces and parts, close to $2,000 in parts, not even labor. The last one was the alternator, because apparently alternators die if the car sits for a year and a half.
That's possible.
Yeah, it is.
I was driving it and doing a couple of errands on the way home after picking it up. I mean, literally Sunday they put the thing in, and I'm going on thank God I wasn't on the highway. I start getting clunkety clunk 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 out of the rear wheel. There's this thing called the shock, and it's attached to the car at the mount. and most cars,
are you just now learning about shocks?
Yeah, most cars have this thing called a frame.
Are you reading? Really? Did you call India for some kind of
Indian mechanical support?
Wait just a second. Are we talking about a car or a computer?
Actually, most modern cars are Windows.
Is it plugged in?
Did they try to sell you a goat?
At both ends, yeah.
We lost Miss Moto.
Off a few parts, unplugging it and counting to 10. And we plug it in.
Well, so basically, I get clunking. I pull over. Put the flashers on. Pull over off on a driveway for some factory's place. AAA gets called. The mechanic calls me back on. This was a Sunday. The mechanic calls back on Monday. He identifies himself. This is so and so with AAA. I'm calling about your 03 Mazda Protege, and this is on the phone. And there's this pause. Just buy another car.
No way.
Yes way.
No, it didn't.
Was the rear strut tower rusted through?
I know the mount that it attaches to rusted through.
Yeah, that's the rear strut tower.
There's this rear section of the car, this rear section of the frame that
it's a unibody, but yeah,
much of it there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, shit.
So currently it's sitting in the parking lot at the Bob Summerall Automotive place. And we're trying to figure out what to do with it.
Hey, look at the bright side.
I'm trying to figure out how to get some of the money back out of it.
The motor runs.
Oh, the motor sounds great.
There you go.
Problem is the rest of the car.
Yeah. Here's something. I'm not being mean, but here I'm going to say something. You ready?
I'm here.
Okay. In future, check the car out to find out if it's worthy enough to put a motor in first. I mean, seriously, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if we had realized how bad it was in the back, the frame in the front where he's rolling around underneath the car wasn't that bad. The part in the back, there are holes rusted through the frame.
You can always buy some metal and weld in.
I don't have. That means paying somebody to do it because I ain't got a welder or the experience.
Yeah.
Trust me, I personally know somebody that's going through a similar situation.
Yeah, don't weld frames.
I know them really good.
You can always eat some chewing gum.
At least here in Ohio, they won't take you to court for it and fine you, right, Mike?
Right.
Pretty much, you can drive anything that'll drag itself down the highway.
It don't matter if you got rear shocks on the back end of that thing. Just drag it.
It don't matter if you've got the rear half of the car. I've seen lots of them like that.
The rear wheels are coasters. The only thing that was keeping the wheels straight was the fact that the shock, like
the strut power was attached.
To come out from under the edge of the body.
Okay. Problem solved. What you do is you go pick up a bunch of caster wheels. Build a box underneath in there. And there you go.
You just got to make sure that the rear does not slam down to the asphalt because that's where the gas tank is.
Yeah.
So don't slam the rear on the asphalt.
And it makes a lot of noise and sparks, and we have all enough sparks in our lives.
I know for a fact, I know this from personal experience, you cannot outrun burning gasoline.
Actually, that car, the gas tank is under the passengers, under the rear seats.
Yeah, and if you take the rear axle out and drive,
there is no rear axle.
All going to be dragging.
It's just like support things that go to the wheels.
Yeah,
there's no rear axle.
Yeah,
they're coasters. It's not rear wheel drive.
No, she either has as a rear strut beam or hers might have independent rear suspension.
What year is it?
It's an 03 Protege.
That might be independent.
Oh God, why are you even trying to fix that?
Because it would have been cheaper. It's okay. $1,000 or $2,000 doesn't get you much of a car unless you get a special deal. Putting that into a car to get it back on the road, we didn't realize.
Yes. but having the $2,000 plus the selling the Mazda, enjoying the money, you'd be
that
getting
gaping hole. That's the frame.
What? Oh,
it looks a lot like mine. What the hell? What
the hell? Did he used to ride in Alaska or something?
No, it's Cincinnati. We put salt on the roads.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Ohio.
If you need to find a welder friend.
Yeah, you don't ever.
I'll trade certain favors for welding jobs.
You could block that in and just weld new over.
You cannot. You gotta sell that car. You just have to say this is not salt. This is.
But until that thing can actually be driven on the road, it would have to be towed to anyone I sell it to.
Okay.
No, you just have to say well seasoned.
Call up the insurance company, collision on it, comprehensive, and set that bastard on fire.
Raven.
Actually, I think I do have comprehensive on it.
Raven, here's the parts that you need.
It's not
rough. Here we have.
Well, there's one thing you can always do.
Some cardboard.
Go buy.
Oh, he really sent the picture.
Yeah, how about that?
It's a real link to real stuff.
That's the real. That's your upper control box, the trailing arm, everything right there.
For $200, that's not bad.
But you know what? The strut mount or the shock mount is like $20 or $30.
I understand.
And there's lots of rust in this car. I mean,
I understand. I'm just saying there is the upper cradle and the lower control arm. There's what you need.
That's actually pretty cheap. I'm impressed. That's actually pretty cheap for that.
For a Mazda.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
I mean,
No.
I figured something like that.
It's a Mazda, man.
I figured something like that costs a lot more than that, though.
It's a Mazda. It's tinfoil. What the hell?
It's a Mazda. It's not Chevy. Come on.
It's all tinfoil.
Oh, there he goes with Madonna, Chevy to the levee, and the levee was dry.
Oh,
I
wait a minute.
remember
It's a Mazda. Just use it as a workbench. That's what Mike does with his.
I'm going to just have it for that, too.
See, Mike, that's what happens when you use it as a workbench. You get holes in the frame.
Sometimes he does the ITL on the Mazda, so it works that well, too.
Lots and lots more rust. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Welcome to the Rust Belt. That's any car that's in the Rust Belt.
Yep.
Yeah. So at this point, we're trying to figure out how can I recapture at least a good portion of the money that I have into it.
What'd you pay for the motor?
You're not going to be able to.
Sell it.
I'm not trying to estimate the whole out, but I don't want to sell it for $100 in scrap when I've got like close to $2,000.
Sell it by parts. Sell it by parts.
That means taking it apart again.
Hold on.
I'm wondering if I can sell the whole thing as an engine replacement kit wrapped in a car body.
You're already into it this deep, right? What's another $200-300?
Yeah, just let go. Go ahead, fall down that rabbit hole. Go ahead, just let go.
Well, no, seriously, because remember up until what, like 5 months ago, I had the same fucking thing. I got another vehicle and I still had to do a water pump. So.
Well, she still hasn't paid for the labor yet, so that's a whole lot of something she's got to do.
Yeah, but like I said, she's already.
I think his girlfriend would probably have an issue with that.
No.
Well, and if he tells her he's a fool.
No. Hold on. Like I said, you're already in it. You're not going to recoup any type of money of it that way. You either gotta just keep digging in, or just cut your losses and go.
Yeah, I know where you can get a really nice Mazda that only has minimal frame damage.
Minimal.
Just a little bit of welding, it'll be fine. Right, Mike?
A red Tribute car, 2005.
You can always get some chicken and
chicken.
Some
what?
Turkeys. Yeah, some
what
ducks
the hell are you talking about?
and put it on the Mazda and do a coupe. Come on.
Oh, you mean set it on fire? Make it out of a grill. It's a mobile grill. That's it.
Well, you could always sell it to the Shriners, and that way they can weld two together and make a car that can drive in both
Get
directions.
another one just like it, cut them both in half, and weld both fronts together and drive both ways.
Yeah.
Sell it to the Amish, the back part, they'll put a wagon on it.
The Amish?
With the Tribute, everything.
That's not the weirdest suggestion.
You only have half of the vehicle, so no harm done.
Just take a single wheel off a motorcycle and weld it to the back, and now you got a trike.
A trike, yes.
There
and
you
then
go.
The Go 5.
And you can you can get your own Fred head.
Hey, Raven. I don't know if I should show you this link I found last week.
That you what?
I don't know if I should show you this link I found last week or not. Since
go ahead.
Because I found a link of these people that took a Mazda about the same year yours is. and they went and bought one of the Harbor Freight Predator motors.
Oh God, I just watched.
Yeah, but she got the motor fixed. She just needs
amazing.
Anyway, they basically they engine swapped into 450s and it fucking worked.
It was amazing.
Yeah, just get an old wheelbarrow and duct tape it to the back.
You're good to go.
The front brakes will stop it.
You don't get rear. They're there for looks anyway.
Yeah.
Have to put a couple of those. Get the couple of those wheelie bars and put it off the front, so when you stop suddenly, you don't roll over forwards.
Oh, it's a redneck roller coaster.
You wouldn't have no problem selling that car here in Tennessee.
Okay, so how about I advertise it on Tennessee Craigslist, which probably means yelling out the window, right?
I'll joke.
What did she say?
What?
Well, in Tennessee, they don't have the internet. You just yell out the window, right?
No, we're just talking to you through a fucking sparrow.
Well, all joking aside, we just need to get that car to Matthew's house.
Oh, God.
He could fix it.
Yeah, you could fix it, but who knows what it would be? You end up with Harley suspension underneath of it. He just cut a new Harley frame in half. You'll have
Matt Cherry.
Yeah.
As long as it works, that's all she needs.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I'd put a single wheel on the back end. I would.
Instead of a wheel, why don't you put a skid plate like a ski? You know.
And then put big ass snow tires on the front and just make it into a snowmobile.
You could do that.
There you go.
If you give us a mic, that way.
There you go. You must be so happy to be on this hangout. All good ideas for you, isn't it, Raymond?
If you give it to Matthew Cherrington, it might end up in Snoop.
Whoopity doo! She solved the problems. Oh, come on.
The thing is I really want to have a daily driver.
You got 3 motorcycles.
Yeah, but you know how fucking cold it is outside right now?
Yes, because I drive in it every day.
Yeah.
Did she swear?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did. I'm sorry.
All right, she's all right.
Oh, that ain't nothing. You should have been up here.
There we go.
Put thicker clothes on.
Oh,
there we go.
Zoom, zoom.
Okay, wait, what are you showing us?
The Mazda with the Predator motor in it.
They took the old motor out.
You're gonna need the sauce. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I got my friend an engine hoist to use for this.
I like the Z on the back.
Great engine, literally to right there.
Oh.
Now, why did they do this? Just
because they could.
Because they could.
No, they're not putting that.
Oh, yes, they did.
Oh, yeah, they do. And it was awesome.
And it works.
They had to push it to run, but it was fun.
oh, they had to push it to get it started.
Yeah, because it was basically direct drive once they left it in gear.
Dude, 13.
Not all. The engine has no torque to move the car. You have to move it first.
No,
it has the torque to it.
They had 4 guys in there.
How many horsepower is the engine?
We'll get to here.
That's a petrol engine. Come on. Well, no way they are putting that on me. Oh, I took the clutch. Oh, they did the direct drive. Okay.
Yeah.
No way.
It'll fit now.
I love how he tries to JB Weld that piece back on too.
I know.
There we go. It's going in.
They welded the primary axle. Really?
Yeah.
So every time you have to stop and get gas, you have to pop the hood to put the gas in.
Oh no, they don't put it on.
They're improving. They're improving. Come on. Oh my God! Look, drilling this
is absolutely precision job here, buddy.
Yes, I saw. Drilling that axle by hand.
Wait till you see the weld job.
There you go, Raven. Trade the Mazda for that.
Yeah, you just need the back half.
No way. It's working. Even they can't believe it.
Famous last words. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
No, I normally hold my beer.
At least they put a motor mount in.
Somewhat of one.
I love how true that shaft is.
Oh my god. And the clutch? No, but they have clutch. No,
No
no, they
clutch.
took the clutch, no clutch, no flywheel, no clutch, of course. Of course, no clutch, no flywheel.
You just cram it in the gear. It has synchronizer.
It is, it's working, it's working. But they still have shifts. They just put it directly. Oh.
And it smokes a lot too, apparently.
It's cold, girl. It's cold. No way that's gonna run. Oh.
There's what isn't that where the JB weld comes apart?
Yeah.
There it is.
That's part of the gearbox.
You know, if he'd used Gorilla Tape, that wouldn't have happened.
Probably not.
Is this car like yours, Raven? Is it the same model?
No, it's got a good back end.
They are pushing the car.
Yeah, to jump start it.
Yeah. Look how surprised they are. Real engineering. Oh, come on. They went down the street. That's not the engine working.
The big guy nearly has a heart attack.
How do they throttle?
They just mash on it. I think they've already got it preset. There's no way of controlling the throttle.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You just pop it into neutral.
Now you can change the gears, and then the speed will come. Oh, 4 guys in that car. No.
I hate to interrupt you there, but I'm giving away $1,000 cash, $500, and third.
They're $1,500 for what?
Look how happy they are. Come on, Raven, you gotta do this thing.
They're doing 14 miles an hour.
They actually took this thing on the road.
Yes.
The car behind him.
So, why not?
Is it really a car behind them, or is that like their buddy pushing them with the other car?
No, that's a car behind them. They're not pushing him.
Really?
Oh, no, that is the buddy behind him, but he's not pushing.
He's trying to slow traffic from killing him.
Wow.
Ah, come on. This is I have some doubts about this.
All I know is there's going to be a whole lot of Vaseline shared in the clubhouse tonight with those guys. They're just too happy about that.
Probably.
Well, you got to admit that's kind of a quintessential guy thing.
This is made.
We're going over the speed limit.
What's the speed limit there?
Well, he said, well, the 35. It must be 35.
35. Even so, they're going downhill. But look at that. My God.
Oh,
they're having way too much fun with this.
America.
Yeah, just like a little bit.
Overland, did you do that?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if he didn't realize, or maybe he done it. I knew he was awful quiet. I hadn't heard KLR in a while.
I would have put in my KLE engine on it. No worries.
I think he muted himself.
Okay.
The driver sure is legit. America.
America.
Well, that's like they said early on in the video when they look at the engine. They're like, Harbor Freight's all of a sudden going to run on these engines, and they're not going to have a clue why.
Actually, I've seen where they've put Predator engine in little mini bike frames.
Well, I've seen
That's
it.
what they,
That's
what they normally put in there. 'Cause you can get them for like $100.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Cave Trolls. You ever get that carburetor straightened out on that Harley?
Oh,
This
you
might
had
be
to
an
go there.
idea.
This might be an idea.
I was thinking the same thing, Daryl.
Oh, you guys ain't right.
I don't think the Predator engine will shake as much as the Harley engine.
Oh, you guys just ain't right.
Here we go. Here we go.
But it's
You
not
should
the
have
motor I
stuck
need,
with
it's
the
the
Mazda
carburetor.
joke.
But yeah, I think it's like, man, Harbor Freight's going to sell on these motors and not have a clue why.
Yes, they will. They will see a lot of Mazdas standing on the parking lot just waiting for the new engine.
A Gopher?
I wonder if I could.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about putting a Mazda engine in the Gopher?
It actually, I hate to tell you,
has more power.
You could buy one.
It probably already does.
Yeah.
Because Mazda made motors for the Ford for a while.
Really?
For the
I think it was the opposite. Was it the opposite?
The only
What's
difference. The only difference between my Mazda
Ford
and a
made
Ford
the
Trip.
engines that Mazda used.
No.
Yes,
Mazda made the engines for Ford import cars. Yeah. So it probably already does have a Mazda engine in it, truly.
Here it was the opposite. Mazda used and still uses Ford engines. Well, it's now called the PSA engine here in Europe. So.
The Ford motor that I have was not made, the block and all the parts and everything was not made in the United States. It was made by Mazda for Ford.
So it was the 1.25?
1.3.
Well, we call it the 1.13.
Well, that's because you guys are metric.
Yeah. It's before, no. We have the 1.3. It was before 99, 98.
It was the 1.3 was made from 90 to 98.
98, yeah, that's right.
And the 90 through 92 was normally aspirated. The 93 through 98 was fuel injected.
Yeah. And then they went with the 1.25 and so on.
Norfolk Vol.
What was that?
What the heck? Who took Dante's pills?
Apparently, JT has subscribed to me on YouTube.
Oh,
your account. Now you need to post videos.
There you go.
Yeah, I need to be in. Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
I gotta go.
You don't gotta do nothing, Miguel.
I'm not what? I'm not what?
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
That is.
What? Sorry, Dante.
He's saying you don't have to go.
Y'all don't give Overland all kind of ideas now. He's got to go rig him up a
there's
my car.
There's my motor right there, Miguel.
I gotta put things on the paper. Come on. You gotta give me some slack here. I gotta put things. I'm starting already. Come on. All good ideas. Ooh. I'm sending a new Mazda over, Revan. Yeah.
Can we make it a manual? Because I'd really like to learn to drive.
How many wheels? Just
7.
7 wheels.
7 wheels.
Oh wow!
Mazda hasn't made a bike, have they?
No. How old are you?
Never heard of it.
They put rotary motors in certain like the
Hercules. RX-8.
The Hercules used the rotary motor from
Tomenko.
Yep.
The RX-8 as the ankle.
You forget the NSUs had rotaries too.
Yep.
Yes, the NSU. Do you know NSU?
Yes, I know of NSU.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty aged stuff. Really?
NSU?
Oh,
NSU is a European/Russian car.
yeah, it is. Like the Trabant, the same thing.
They was actually, if I remember right, they was actually the first to actually put a rotary motor in a car.
The pictures I'm seeing look sort of like a Metropolitan.
I had a 1980 RX-7 with a rotary in it. That thing would scoot.
Yeah, RX-7s usually.
Yeah, if you had it before the emissions hit it, yeah, those things were fucking.
Yeah, they look like bikes riding, man. It's beautiful, beautiful. The sound is beautiful. I didn't quite understand why that engine didn't sell anymore.
Oh wow!
Well, it ain't so much it didn't sell anymore in the U.S. It couldn't pass emissions.
Okay.
Yes, but before that, before everyone thought about emissions.
I put in NSU. You guys want to see this?
Oh,
okay.
California's always thought about
Go about 2 minutes in, and you can get a close up of it.
It's the last thing I'm watching.
You're only leaving because Miss Moto's gone.
No, no. Oh.
Tell Matt I just packaged the package.
Oh, this is
glass.
I put in NSU Russian car, and this was one of the links that popped up.
This was used on the Second War a lot. This kind of vehicle.
No.
You want to say?
It's a bike.
Yeah, we know.
Really,
they used it in World War II.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yep.
So it's a bike with tank treads.
Yeah.
You never really looked up much history, have you?
Do you know you gotta watch Pinzgauer? Does anyone knows Pinzgauer? What it is? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 6x6 engine action car. 6x6, 8x8.
Here's the sound.
It's 6x6 all-wheel drive, and it's the Pinzgauer. It's made in Russia too. Very used in the.
That is a rotary motor.
Yeah, that's an RX-8.
No, this is the Mazda 787B.
Beautiful.
That's a four rotor car right there.
Yeah.
That's a race car.
Yeah, we had one of the guys that used to be up in Mid Ohio had an RX-7 or whatever with the rotary motor. Had a neat conversation with him about it.
Here we go.
There is no telling on that one, French.
Oh, that's a racing car. Oh, okay. Oh, this car used. Oh, I know this car. This car is from the Pescarolo time. Look beautiful. This car is on the BS2. How is the game called?
Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Oh, look, beautiful to my. Oh, sound beautiful. Well, I'll live with this beautiful noise in my head. And I'll see you guys next week.
See you.
All right, later on, man.
Thank you so much. It was very nice seeing you, man. Really.
See you, Miguel.
You gotta come more often. We need you here. We need you.
Be careful on the drive home.
Yeah, I should check and make sure. See what the
I'll
weather.
try not to stumble on my third leg up the way the stairs.
Oh my!
Oh,
You know me. I like to go
look,
with the bang.
he's already asleep dreaming, guys. He's already asleep dreaming.
Oh, I wasn't like this. I stayed this way because of the hangouts. I wasn't like this.
Oh yeah.
I had a Nalo here, and I lost it. I don't
so
know
you
where.
replaced it with horns?
Phil wants to know why he has a boner. I said because forerunner.
You gotta ask that, not to me. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Take care, buddy.
See you over there.
Please let me go. Please let me go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here you go. Ciao, Mike.
Ciao. Dog chow.
Dog chow. Puppy chow.
And then
Monkey
there
chow.
was the mute button. Ciao, Matt. See you, Matt.
See ya.
See you all. 2 ATVs. See ya.
Good night.
Yeah.
See ya. Okay.
Yeah, Miss Moto leaves. Miguel leaves. Oh well.
Everybody leaves.
No, just him. He only stays for the boobs.
What else is there?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Ooh, fried chicken and boobs. Now there's a combo.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken, boobs, and a 6-pack.
You just better make sure you know where the chicken begins and the boob ends, or one or the other.
I think Filthy needs to spit it out.
Spit it out, Filthy. Spit it out. Don't you swallow that. Don't you swallow that. Oh well.
If you really want to piss off someone with a Mazda of a rotary motor, ask them how many Doritos they have in their motor.
Doritos because of the triangular.
Yes. If you really want to piss off, ask them how many Doritos.
I'll remember that next time I'm at the racetrack.
Well, you actually have to rebuild the motor more than you have to change the oil. Yeah, most of the guys that race here, when they do the road course racing,
it depends on how you port the irons.
Yeah, they pretty much get 2 races out of it, and they pull it and rebuild it, and then put it back in.
The problem is they're being too aggressive with the porting.
Yeah.
That was the downfall of the rotary engine.
Yeah.
Pretty much was the engine would basically eat the main seal out of it, and it would go to pouring oil.
It really wasn't the main seal. They would lose compression first thing. The apex seals were one of the big things. That's why they tell you that the motor has an auto oiler, but they really tell you to actually keep the seals as long as possible, because you really shouldn't mix oil in with your gas. And that's why the joke is it's a 2-stroke. I'm not joking. I'm not joking about this either.
Oh, I know. Trust me. Like I said, I know these guys that they race the Mazda, the 2-vein the motors and stuff on the street motocross type of Eurocross thing.
Yeah,
and they get 2 good races out of it, and they gotta rebuild it because there's no.
There was the 13B and the 13 and like the 12A. I think was the 2 rotors. If I remember right.
I mean, they sound awesome and they have a hell of a power band, but
the thing with those is their power band's all up high.
Are you picking that up from here?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It don't bother.
I think you need some lube.
I thought it was cat for a while.
Somebody sawing wood.
I mean, considering that we're inside this room is walled off, it cuts out a lot of the noise. But right on the other side of the wall, like the computer's here in the corner, on this wall is the big the CNC machine. So yeah, you get. It's still quieter than being out there right now.
Yeah, there was the.
Hey, there's what you can do. You can have your back of your car 3D printed.
It was a big disappointment.
Yeah, I understand, but you could fix it, but
well, the question that they gave me a quote, and my friend was kind of like trying to decide whether or not he could manage like just the shock mount by himself and not pay for labor from the shop. And it would get the car back on the road. And apparently, I was driving it with it rusting out like this.
Yeah.
The problem is between that and property taxes hitting and everything else, financially, I'm pretty tapped out right now.
If you take the other shock tower, take the other strut out, and just leave the torsion bar in the back, the anti-sway bar, it'll bounce a lot, but at least when it goes over bumps, it'll bounce in a straight line. With one torsion bar on and the other one off, it's going to turn the car every time it bounces. It's going to shift the axle sideways in the bay every time because it's really only being supported by that one side on the dampening.
Yeah, the motors that we got in the US was the 12A and the 13B.
13B?
That was the two motors we got in the US. And then there was the 3-rotor that never came to the US. It's either 13G or 20B, depending on what you call it, as a 3-rotor.
Bingo.
that was the Le Mans. That was the 757.
Mikey wins the fruit cup.
With the fruit cup.
And now they're talking about the new rotary coming back. They originally talked about bringing it back in a sports car. Now they're saying that the next Mazda vehicle to have a rotary is actually going to be a hybrid.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hybrid with the rotary, basically with the rotary being used as the generator. It's not. They're going to try and pull a Chevy Volt trick and basically say that, oh, it's an electric car, but it has the motor to charge the battery.
Oh, yeah. And I think they ought to bring back the turbine motor. Yeah. If they want a hybrid, they want something to run and put out a tremendous amount of torque to turn a generator, and they can build the generator right into the base of the turbine. And you can basically, once it gets hot enough, you can run anything in it. So you could run it on diesel or kerosene or urine or donkey piss or anything.
They got car ways.
So why a turbine instead of just a diesel?
They got ways of doing things. The government don't want it because they can't get down taxes off like they do the fuel taxes. So
yeah,
I mean, shoot, I had a 1963 Dodge Dart with a slant 6 in it. They would get 30, 40 miles per gallon back. That was made in '63. I mean, you can't tell me these cars today. My pickup truck can get 16 miles per gallon out there. Basically, is all I can get out of it, and that's without pulling a trailer. So, I mean, they got ways of actually doing it, but the government talks out both sides of their butt, so they can because they would lose too much tax money on gasoline, road tax use, and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, they just they're hiking the gas tax here because the roads need repairs.
Yeah, they're screwing us on that. They just passed it and said tough.
Yeah, here in Tennessee, if you have an electric car, you actually get charged a higher tax.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have an electric car, you're still paying for something. You're just not buying gasoline. You're paying for electric being generated at the.
Yeah, but whether you're paying for electric or not, that doesn't go towards the transportation, the DOT. It normally goes to a private business anyway.
They'll get you like pretty and your money too.
Yep.
Hook my cow to the buggy and just go down the road. Collect cow farts and make sure it gets in the air.
I wonder if Amish pay anything, any kind of road tax.
Nope. Because they don't use the highways. Well, not in buggy, but yeah, they'll go ahead and buy a van and have someone drive them.
Are you sure? You're sure you're not thinking Mennonite?
No.
The Amish like have workarounds, kind of like the Jewish people.
Yeah, they'll go out and buy a 10-passenger van, hire someone to drive it for them to job sites.
Yeah. It's kind of like all the machines that the Orthodox Jews have created to get around working or pushing a button on Saturday.
Hey, 2 ATVs. I don't have Filthy's email.
Mine's called a stick.
Let me send it to him by text message. I'm sitting here texting him anyway.
She's texting him anyway. She'll send him one text.
Okay, he's got it.
Yeah, and you may have to. Norfolk said he don't know how to get on.
Yeah, I sent him.
Hey, Gopher, I'm not going to be able to make it, man.
All right, buddy. I understand. I know it's because it's like work week and work time and hours and everything.
That's the only thing that's killing me.
I know. I understand. I'll really be brokenhearted though if Marshall don't make it.
Make it what?
Have you talked to him?
I haven't heard anything out of him lately.
Been a week and a half. Last Sunday, I think he texted me looking for a link to those pictures when we went up on the 421.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Norfolk, if you can hear us, North Fork. Well, send me your email address, and I'll be able to forward you a link.
Echo.
Hello.
Oh, yes. I don't have headphones, so I'm going through the microphone. So if it echoes, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not the first time.
It's echoing because you're still watching the live part.
If you're on the close, mute your chat there, Filthy.
But back to what I was kind of talking about. The idea of using the rotary as the basic generator for an electric car is kind of interesting because you have something that can run sustainably at a high RPM, and the faster you spin a generator, or the more output you're going to have.
Oh my God.
The real question is, are they going to put a giant pile of exhaust on it so you can't hear it? I got a message. Oh, this is
But they're not googly eyes. They're fixed.
No, they're close enough though.
Somebody put googly eyes on the toaster down here at the Hive.
I still got my big googly eyes. I ain't put them on anything.
Googly eyes. Yeah, that don't work.
Googly eyes.
You need a better straw.
I still got my big googly eyes.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah, that don't work. Need a better straw. As dedication. Once we get North Fork in here, we're going to have a lot portion of this.
I'm looking at his helmet and thinking that with that white section along the jawline, drawing in big teeth.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh. Is that a Senna headset on that?
Oh my god. Way too much fucking heat in that helmet.
Is that a Senna headset on that?
Yep.
Woohoo.
I got a Cena on my helmet, and you didn't pick it up.
Well, I noticed it. This is the first time I've seen his helmet.
Yeah, if you don't like me anyway.
Well, I noticed it. Oddball. On the bike and so
I kind of look like Sir Berg, don't I?
Nah.
I don't think you're as tall as he is.
His head's a little more clean shaven than that.
So this is like Sir Berg after the 3-day drunk?
After the stupor.
Fuck, I need headphones. Cocksuckers.
You said you stopped the live stream, right?
No, not yet.
No, he's still.
I'm waiting for people to join before I quit it.
Ah.
Oh, much better. Fucking much better. Fuck yeah. What? Waiting for.
I was taking a deep cut.
Now I'm hungry.
The funny part is, it's my fucking nose, and I can do whatever the fuck I want with it.
That's right.
What's wrong with your nose?
He likes it. He's picked it as his favorite buddy.
You get a green one, you win a prize.
The booby prize.
You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose. Just don't pick the flowers.
You gotta smoke the
no
flowers.
fun.
Oh, that's.
Can you tell that I just watched the Body Snatchers just a few days ago?
You're all hooked on the Body Snatchers.
Did you watch the new one or the original one?
The original.
Yeah, that's the best. I like the old ones that makes your brain work. The new one's too much flash.
They put the new channel they put on Sling. It's called Comet.
Yeah,
and it is actually. It's got some good old scary sci-fis and stuff going on it.
Excellent.
I love this.
I can watch it for like Bikini Babes from Mars type of thing.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Oh man.
I mean, whenever you're dying like eyeballs. I mean, you got stuff coming out your ears and all this crap. It's great to watch these old stupid movies. You know.
So much Jello and chocolate syrup.
What's a stupid movie?
Like Body Snatchers. What's that? Killer Clowns from Mars.
Killer Clowns.
How about Miss Moto fucking attacks Filthy French Fry in a fucking.
There we go. I'd pay for that one. I'd give you $1.
So would I. Oh yeah.
I gotta wonder. Give it.
Yeah, go ahead, Wonder.
No, you failed. You totally failed right there. That was a total fail. It's like I have fuck it.
Spit it out, Raven. It's okay.
You'll have that.
Well, the
You're
question
among
is,
friends.
how many people go and watch these live streams afterwards?
Quitters are quitters. What?
Some do because there's times I'll have like 40 or 50 views on these after it's over.
Yeah, I do. I mean, so.
I troll it hard enough while I'm in it. I'll need to
Mike is giving it both balls while he's here.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's both balls. Two
Both.
balls.
Two. Unless you're like that guy Eddie Torres, he has 3. Eddie Torres, E.T., the extra testicle.
Extra testicle.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
I just went and packaged a glass shelf and I saw it on eBay, and I put an extra wrap of tape on it just for you.
This one's for you, Matt, man.
Did North Fork Vulcan get an invite?
Yes.
Well, he's right there.
I'm working with it right now.
He's right there in the dark. I see
Harry,
him.
have you got in?
He's just muted. Why is he muted?
He's being a fucking creeper. That's what he's doing. He's
He's in a
There we
tent
go.
or something.
Now his mic's unmuted. Say something.
Hey, how are you?
There you go.
Yeah.
So, what kind of tent are you in?
He is ice fishing.
Yeah, it's called an ice fishing hut.
Oh, okay. That's what that was the reference to fish. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I caught one fish. We've been out here for a few hours.
Here's the real important question. How do you feel about Mazdas?
I don't know anything about cars at all.
What?
I'm
Do
still
you
waiting.
know what the round
you wanna
black
buy a
things
Mazda?
on? Or
You want to buy mine?
Say that again?
Do you want to buy one?
Do you want to buy a Mazda?
That's a big negative.
Well, since he's in here, we got pretty much everyone except for Diet Coke. Go join later. Everyone who came to watch it, thanks for coming. We're going to end the live portion of this, as everyone else knows. We hang around afterwards and chat for a little bit. But that's for.
And if you think things were bad on the live stream.
Anyway, I didn't say that. Ignore what she said. Anyway, we're going to end it right now. And everyone, thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you guys. Bye, Carol.
Are you fucking shutting her down?